If you'd like to see more content, please like and subscribe to this video and channel. Please comment as well and share the content in order to be able to reach larger audiences.
Important question. Is there a way to turn that doesn't knock my formation out of whack? Okay.
Launching drones.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna come towards you pretty sharply.
Deploying Marines.
Okay, and then I'm going to bank down. Or pull down. Nice. Sweet.
Got it.
I'm gonna set all my ships to defense. I think that's how that works? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Copy.
So say we all. Yes, sir.
Always, it amazes me how sharply these things can turn. Fair. Well, I think that's about all I can do. I should probably launch my squadrons. That would be important.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Okay.
So say we all.
Here goes nothing.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks. So say we all. I'm on it, Commander.
Perfect. Should I maintain a... So my course is saying that if I Leave it as is. I'm pretty much gonna be going right at him. Should I go at that or keep turning towards you? Okay. Hmm. That would put me on a collision with my own ship, meaning to make that work. Okay, how am I gonna make that work? That could do it. Sorry, I'm realizing that one of my ships is definitely on a bad course, so just due to altitude. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. You said second turn I should set to defense? Okay, awesome. Here goes.
Watch your intervals, people.
Okay. Oh, right, you can't use missiles against targets you haven't yeah, I should have guessed. I'm still since I have all of my fleets or my fighters and squadrons out, flak would be bad unless I moved all my squadrons out of the way. Yeah, I was about to say that would hurt. Yeah. Yeah. I'm I'm coming pretty much right at you. So Okay. It's coming down.
Missiles incoming.
I see it. I'm gonna. Those missiles look like they're coming towards my smaller ship, so I'm gonna pull those back. I should have.
Yes, Commander.
These are all torpedoes? Neutral. Turn. Turn and change altitude. I can make that work. I think I'm gonna turn them to face the Cylons, and I'm gonna sink them down. Okay. So if I just keep them going straight, but I have them go down as hard as possible. Patently unfortunate. But I am going to initiate a flak field with my Battlestars. This is flak right.
Deploying Marines.
So if I pull up all my ships, I should be able to. Or yeah, the by arrowing, I'm assuming you mean Vipers. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send them up towards yours then. Yep. I'm sending all my stuff to defend your assault raptors. Well,
So say we all.
sounds good. I feel like I'm. Like, okay. Timer ran down. Oh wow, those torpedoes went right over. Oh,
Yes, Commander.
I can slow down a bit if you want. Cancel target. Focus fire. I'm gonna focus on one of those fighter squadrons actually, because they look like they're coming. One of them looks like it's coming my way, and I hope he enjoys the taste of artillery shells.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're just inside my gun range. Exactly. And then, and you know what? Let them eat flak. Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull my Battlestar down, my Mercury down a little bit.
So say we all.
Yeah. Not. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go down. That should pull those raiders. Exactly. Do you have to swap? You do. I for some reason for some reason I was like, does the flag switch manually when you turn? I realized that was that I just realized that because I had it looks like for the Manticore. It looks like I'm struggling with words for now. The main gun is underneath. Okay. I can I can fire some rockets at him if you want. I was thinking with my forward with the 2 adamants and that 1 Valkyrie. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but it looks I am moving my Manticore behind the 2 adamants just 'cause it is getting pummeled. I'm very happy with how that pulled out or worked out.
I'm on it, Commander. Not get that Manticore out of there fast enough. Yeah, I can get that down there. Oh, yeah. I can probably lower that the Valkyries too. Yeah, and I did not move that fast enough. Yes, I see it. I'll take it. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna fire some more of the rest of my missiles at that Revenant that I'm working on. Let's see how this goes. Come on, that flag. I'm going to sink my Battlestar, my ships a little more, so that my Mercury can have its top guns hitting that Revenant. The highest one is at 46. It's 46, 34, 28, 18, and 27. Yeah, that's the one that I shot at both the Revenants that were sort of in the background, and now one of them's gotten low. Ooh. I'm gonna reassign my Vipers to defend your Vipers, your Mark 7s. Come. Because right now mine are set to defend one of your Raptors. You have your Mark 7s up. Is absolutely fine. Very nice. One of my Valkyries and an Adamant is not doing great on armor. Yeah, the Adamant is the Durham. Its top armor is gone and its front armor is low. Right's at about half. Yep. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn this one to face or towards the it might help clear things out over there. Cancel. Yeah, hold on, let's see. I have okay, this Adamant is also out on right. So I'm gonna pull it around. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking the one that's sort of low near me. The one lowest. There's a second one coming in that has its rear armor at 10.
Missile tubes prepped.
Okay, and my Mercury is actually doing pretty decent.
I'm on it, Commander.
I was falling on the floor. Yeah, I can take it. Yeah. Oh,
Missiles
shit.
Subsystem repairs are complete.
Yeah, I'm reversing one of my Valkyries just because it's yeah, and its navigation is
Confirm
screwy.
squadron target.
Yeah, it's in a good place to do that. It still had just enough to be able to do it, and I won't probably be turning it much after what's likely about to happen to it.
Got it.
Over the powers. The one that's all the way at the bottom? Yeah, I'm targeting that one. Okay. I'm about to lose my one of my Valkyries. Yeah. I was watching that with bated breath. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, this is going to be a real jank turn. Pretty much turning at 90-degree angle, maybe a little smaller than that. Going straight up. Okay. The adamant that I'm sending is coming back. It's none of its systems are damaged, but and it's got full health. It just lost its right armor and most of its top. I don't know if it is. It's the Kunlun, whatever. Yeah, focus on that. I might not be able to hit it with my front grunt yet because I'm so low down. Mark 7s are at 60. My one Raptor left is at 21. My two Mark 2s are at 34. I can maintain my engagement with the Cylon Raiders. I'm gonna try and send my Raptor squadron, which is mostly dead, through the Cylons and just see how far it can get, and it should get us our Dratus information. Start. Yeah, it's just gonna go straight through. Actually, if I lower it down, it'll... Hopefully that'll tell us what those other 5, 6 ships are. I don't think I have a clear shot with those missiles. Well, actually,
I'm on it, Commander.
no, I was saying I think I have a few more munitions left, and I can fire. Yeah, no, specifically from my Mercury, I can hit him with a couple guide.
Got it.
I was trying to get them onto the other side. I think I'm about where I need to be. Oh, almost actually. Hold on. I forgot. I'm moving that up. Do it. Looks like my fighters are going for it for some reason. I'm gonna call all my fighters back. Then they should be doing a little nicer. Yeah, I think it's about time I call back my fighters. Both of my adamants are in need of armor. This is, as they say, going to be interesting.
Yes, sir.
Missile time. It's always Oh, and it looks like the other one is also a Kratos. Ah. Yeah, the Durham or the Kunlun, both of them are screwed. It's pretty rough. There's no such thing as too many windows. I'm so glad I can split missiles between two shots.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have two, I think, Tapian wings, or I think they are. Oh, Titan. Perfect. I'm actually gonna target the Cerberus, I guess, on our right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna target the Cerberus on the upper right. Oh wow, color me impressed. My Raptor is almost halfway past all the ships. And, well, oh, they have a single squadron of raiders. Gently, it appears they have a single squadron of raiders about to start gently kissing my Raptor
Yes, okay.
and Scorpion
Welcome.
squadrons.
This is Mercury Actual announcing again because I had my mic turned off at the beginning of the game. See Commander Ramirez's bloopers in Chapter 12. A new match here with Inferno. He's had the game for 3 days, and we're playing against Cylon Kratos guns because it's fun. And we want him to start out his multiplayer career with a victory.
Much
Okay.
appreciated.
I don't. Yeah, your voice is being recorded the whole time. That's to be interesting. I may have to. I don't know. I'll send you a message if I.
I'm insane. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, I've done that so many times. People actually send me recommendations for springs.
Hi.
Okay, here we go. All
Hold
right,
it
let's watch that.
down.
Watch that Kratos eat some
Let it
Battlestar
die,
artillery.
let it die.
I don't think it's gonna die this turn unless I'm extremely lucky. Oh, sunroof is installed on the top. Sunroof is installed on the front. He's going down quick, but he's going to survive the turn. Ah, but he's going to be eating some torpedoes this turn. Oh wow, I got lost. He uses guns on my Mercury through the bottom, and that kind of hurt a bit there. I
Look at
got
that,
some
the
system
Raptors
damage.
pulled through.
Yeah, all right. I'm hitting the Kratos with a double hit of missiles from the
I'm gonna set my ships to attack. Or offensive.
yes.
Oh, it is attack.
At this point, there's not much reason to be defensive. There is in the case of my Mercury that's got a hole in its bottom, and I've got to repair its engineering section. But
My
beyond that,
adamant, the Durham is lower on armor, but it's
all right. Let me see.
okay.
All right, Valkyrie doesn't need any armor. All right, the adamant. Which one is that one? That is the Durham. He now has top armor, but only 8, so we'll leave him alone. Oh, it's definitely send those Taipans out there. They're really fun to watch them blow up ships.
Yeah. I'm about to send it at
Have you played
the...
much of the campaign game yet?
Not really.
It's
Enough,
fun.
because it's so much of it. Look, target. I think I'm gonna send my Taipans at the Cerberus.
Pick one close because
That's like directly in front of you.
their fleet's about to melt. Oh, I see the Kratos now. I see that out there is a Medusa. It's like a power plant. It powers up other ships. It has a nuke. It already fired it. It has torpedoes. It rarely fires it, but it seems in this scenario it's already fired 70 of its 150 torpedoes. What do I know? End turn. Watch things blow up.
Hold on, sorry, I'm just
Take your
setting
time.
my...
I said to 240 seconds that I have arthritis, and I need the time. So I'm never going to forsake someone using all 240 seconds. If you're sitting there talking to me about your stock picks, or and you're not doing anything, then I recognize you to take
I love it.
All right,
About glory.
All right, that's good. I'm going to slap some. Oh, I've got armor issues. Both my ships. One's pretty serious. All right. Can the Celestra armor the bottom of the Mercury? Dink, 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 dink. Bottom 0. Yeah, that's what we want to slap some armor in there. Alright. I think my defender is ready to go on the offense. I'll move the Celestra in to deal with that. I don't think we need PCMs anymore, so we're going to switch our weapons with the Celestra to something more useful.
So say we all.
Alright, send armor piercers, not to the Valkyrie. Oh, by the way, good etiquette is to notify your opponent before you drop weapons into one of his ship's weapon slots and exclaims loudly, "What happened to my torpedoes? They're now armor piercers."
You can drop weapons in each other's weapon slots?
The Celestra can drop whatever it's loaded with, it can be assigned to put that into another ship by Raptor, and it will pick up the weapons. So on the Mercury, I can choose to switch them out with PCM, which I've started to do. But it's very it's a friend of Republicom does this quite often. He says, "You don't need PCM anymore. I'm going to give you some missiles." And with his British accent, it kind of comes off pretty funny. Yeah. But all right. And then I'm left. The only weapon I have against him is to remind him we won the Revolutionary War. All right. I've got front armor. All right, I need to get this. This Mercury needs to be right at the level of the Cerberus. All right, we need to concentrate our fire. We need to fix the armory. All right, target. Kill Cerberus.
I think that should
Target.
do it.
Okay.
Maybe.
I think the armor is protected on this guy. Let's go full offensives. Do some extra damage. Oh, that's good. He's gonna be gone. Alright, where are my raptors and fighters? Oh, I see.
That Cerberus that has full hull, or that's pretty much untouched with its armor all decently high. That's the one that I'm sending the Typins at. So
Okay, that's good. I'm sending my Mercury's on the closest one, trying to protect my weakness in armor. Let's see. Let's fire some missiles at somebody just because we can. All right.
this is
And
glorious.
that. All right, that's good. And I will send the fighters out to engage the what is it? The Scorpion. It's a nasty little ship. All right, click there. 16 seconds to go. Get some.
Important question.
Does
Does the round end when you destroy all ships, or does it only end when you destroy all capital ships?
Vipers don't count toward winning and losing. It's just capital ships. When the enemy runs out of capital ships, the game is over.
Got it.
I've run into many scenarios where I've lost my capital ships and I've got strong Viper squadrons, and they fight to the end because they don't want their buddies to die to the Cylons. Oh, I see you're doing some damage to that. I'm going to go full offensive here and target the faraway guy there.
Yeah, I can contribute my. Oh wait, no, my missiles are reloading.
Yeah.
I should have. I've been trying to alternate every other turn with the because some of the ships have 2 missile tubes, but I think I sent them all in that one turn.
Well, sometimes it's target of opportunity. You got to do what you got to do.
And it worked.
Yeah. All right.
I'm very happy with that.
I was trying to get my fleet through the. See, can I shoot anybody with this defender? Nope. All right, so defender's gonna go on full boost and try and get in range of something to shoot at. I used to have fun sending my defenders against 2 defenders against the Kratos and one of my other 8K fleets. It was kind of funny.
Oh wow, there's one down there. I didn't even notice.
What did you notice down where?
Oh, there's a Cerberus below us.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't notice that either. All right.
I can launch missiles at that.
Yeah, you can. Have a good time. I've been
Wait,
stripped
no,
of
still
right armor
don't
and
have
left and front armor on that Mercury, but I'm not seeing it's going to make a difference. So let's see this.
I can fire my actual.
I have torpedoes coming out next turn. I will fire them at our good buddy, the Medusa. Funkily designed ship. I mean, why's he sitting on 80 missiles right now? We get extra credit for turning him back into the silent quartermaster, one of those gold centurions.
What in the name of all that is holy is a cluster nuke?
Oh, a cluster nuke is a nuke that halfway to its target splits into 6 targets, 6 nukes, and you can actually hit 6 individual ships. Very good for staging battles with nukes because it looks like a regular nuclear explosion. A single one barely does any damage to a ship. So when you get into that side of mine and you watch chapter 52 for book 3, you will see a lot of nukes hitting Mercury class ships and the Jupiter too.
Hold on.
But they still fly through it because they're cluster nukes. And so
Those chips are delicious.
Alright. Let's see.
I'm buffing a Mercury pound of Cerberus out of reality.
Yes, and that is extremely fun to watch.
That was glorious.
Him. and target the ship in the Medusa.
Praise be to whatever that was.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry, I was not expecting just immediate slaughter.
Well, the Cylons took on 3 Mercuries. They should have known better.
Yeah, no, that's their mistake. I am gonna fire all of my missiles again at the Medusa.
Alright, I'm trying to get my
They really
squadrons to take out
carefully
these
get you
stupid.
there.
Alright, you're going home. You got hit by something. Recall. You got too close. Yeah, if a fighter squadron gets too close to Medusa, it dies.
Yeah, that
Alright.
Medusa just doesn't need to be around anymore. And so I say
Alright.
it can
That
disappear.
squadron is still alive. There's nothing in my repair bay. I gotta figure out how the repair bay works. Okay, end my turn because I got nothing to do. Torpedoes are going to take out the Cerberus in front of me, and then my guns are going to start working on the Medusa below. Actually, I'll let you take care of the Medusa. I'll back off. Next turn.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do a forward run into it and have a good time. Now, where's the refinery?
Oh, wow.
All right. I can't. Where's the? I gotta find the refinery because I want to see.
I see a ship over, something over here. Tilium Refinery is
Where is it?
right near the asteroids or the meteor asteroids.
Huh.
Sort of.
To
I
our
guess at
right.
your ship's 1 o'clock. You're at the
Oh, okay.
1 o'clock of your rightmost Mercury class. The
Alright. Unfortunately,
aptly named
I'm not gonna be in the position to blow up any refineries. I love blowing up refineries. It's just a hobby. Alright.
Oh, it's theirs.
I actually figured out how to seize a refinery and make it look like I attached the FDL to it and it jumped away. I shot that scene yesterday. And this is actually way more fun than doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is getting that chapter done. Right? Well now my defender can hit something. He can hit this. Alright, yeah, he can contribute to the death of that ship. Okay. Target. We'll try and steal a kill there. So I would say point your Mercury at the Medusa, fly at it fast, and take care of it. I've reduced my guns, and my Mercuries are veering off because they've taken battle damage.
Yeah.
So
I have
leaving the
I have all
Medusa
my
to
fighters
you.
going to pound the remaining Cerberus.
Oh, that's good.
And
Um,
On, Commander.
it would be best. It would be more dramatic on camera. Oh, hold on here. To let your Mercury go out and deal with the Medusa.
yes, it is heading towards it.
I'm having trouble with collisions on my 2 ships. I got them too close together. Alright, that solves that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the Medusa is untouched.
I can fire around a missiles at the Tilium Refinery if you want.
I'm not sure you can, but if you can, give it a try. I don't think it's a valid target. You can board it, you can defend it, but you can't shoot at it. What I actually do is I will fly up to the refinery because I'm bored, and I will target a ship and shoot through the refinery to hit that ship with missiles, and that will blow up the refinery. Very nice. But if you make a mistake and you accidentally bump the refinery with your Mercury, you have no more Mercury.
Mercury? What Mercury?
Yeah, that's right. In turn.
All of my ships are closing.
Defenders took care of the Cerberus. Backing off my Mercuries. I got that Raptor squadron back. That's good. Alright. I'm gonna fire a armor piercer at that guy just to be obnoxious.
So my fighters, oh, the fighters have dealt with the Cerberus.
Yeah, your fighters will attack the Medusa. If you don't want them to, you have to pull them back.
I think I'm gonna send them. I'm not gonna send them after the Mercury until those missiles are clear.
All right, I'm telling my fighters to defend one
I'm
of the
gonna send them.
Mercuries.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them out to defend my. Or which one are you the Mercuries? If we have them all defending one, that'll look pretty cool.
I did the closer one. I did the Mercury named Mercury, and yeah, I did the Mercury named. I did the Saturn. You could do the Mercury, the one that's further turned to the right. That definitely looked good on camera. Right. And I'll throw because I'm just an obnoxious git. I'm going to fire a PCM right at the Medusa and try and run that into the Medusa to get one whole point on it. Can you do that too? No, you can't. End turn. Just taking some damage. Valkyrie's getting there. He's getting some shots in. That's cool. I think Valkyrie's going to get the kill on that.
I realize I left my Valkyrie's flak on. I can turn that off.
Yes. And technically, this guy has torpedoes, but I've never seen him shoot late in the game, so. I'm going to have my defender try and rush in there and make trouble, but he's not going to get there in time. Let's see. Turkey.
Looks like it's about to end. This turn, it should enter Mercury's gun range.
Yeah, I think the Valkyrie's going to kill this ship before it happens, but it's okay. Valkyrie's killing ships looks good too.
Yes.
This is fun and educational.
This is actually. Oh, yeah. That's glorious. Nothing to do?
You sound like a Klingon.
I've heard that before, strangely enough.
Well, when you say glorious, you say just like Core would say in the Next Generation.
Glorious. That passed by.
All
Just
right. Your Valkyrie is. Tip about the Valkyrie, by the way, is it's perfectly positioned. It has 3 times the guns on top as the bottom. So you want the Valkyrie to be running low. And if you take that adamant and show a broadside, he'll be able to help end Medusa as well. I told all my ships to stay away.
Okay.
The kill will be yours. It will be glorious.
Indeed, shall.
Please, Star Trek fans, do not get on my case about my lousy Klingon. I do a physical therapy exercise that is nicknamed Mr. Worf because it involves it's to strengthen the shoulder, but you start out taking the sword out of your hilt and raise it up. I do 40 of those a day to help deal with a shoulder injury. It's not a rotator cuff. I'm not a pitcher, but whatever.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Mercury's getting some shots in too. Oh, he's dead. He's got to be dead. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wow.
So the first thing we should do after the match is we should check our ships for kills. The Mercury got 2 kills and lost a total of.
Oh, right. Enemy ships destroyed. I see.
2. My damage dealt was 1320. That was respectable. That was on the Saturn, actually.
The Hades, my Mercury got destroyed 3 enemy ships and dealt 886 damage.
I ended up in 73 damage with the Mercury, and I lost 47.4 hull points. Didn't realize it calculated those, and 4 kills. That's great. So I'm going to record a replay, and that's my better judgment. I'm willing to play another match.
Awesome. I think I might make a slight alteration to the fleet.
Let's have a good time. You can play Cylons against these guys too, but Cylons are harder to learn. It's kind of cool when Cylons and the Colonials team up to fight the Cylons. I must forage for something to eat. One of the problems I have having my wife 6,000 miles away is I gotta cook for myself. And I've got a very good diet that could make you millions of dollars. You'll lose weight because you have to eat my cooking.
I'm lucky that I'm actually I really enjoy cooking.
I do too. I don't have time.
For me, it's one of those things that's so. For me, places I enjoy it so much that it's worth taking it. You know, taking the time. So,
Yeah. I work for a large insurance company. My servers and production are responsible for $120 billion in annual revenue. And it's a fun job, but it's also a high-pressure job, and they're always pushing for more work and more work and more work, and we're understaffed.
wait, is there a view of Viper inside of a landing pod?
I don't recall ever seeing that, but it is possible that he could get stuck there.
Well, it looks pretty cool.
Well, I mean, yeah. The algorithm that shoots the autocam footage looks for where things are happening, where hull points are being hammered. So it gets lots of interesting shots of Vipers. And occasionally, it'll do a landing bay shot. I just saw a landing bay shot, but in the landing bay was a Raptor.
The music for this is so good.
Yep. Oh, we did a nice job in this fighter war. We performed excellently here.
I'm watching them duke it out. It's great.
Yeah, but the way we maneuvered them, pulling them back, and fighting within range of your point defense cannons really helped wipe out their squadrons quickly.
I'm glad I was able to be some help at least.
Well, I killed 6 ships. That means you probably got 5 or 6 total kills yourself, right?
Yep.
So we spread the fun.
So this game is so pretty.
Yeah, they did a fabulous job on this with only 6 people. That's not food. I have to make some eggs or something.
After a few months of setting aside a few dollars for each check, I saved up enough to get myself a really nice cut of beef. So it's really expensive around here. And so
Everything's expensive in the United States here.
Yeah.
The price of eggs is outrageous. I haven't bought eggs since Biden was president.
Yeah, no, there's a place in this shop I went to for a while before I moved but I used to be in Idaho and went to Winco.
Idaho. I've been to Idaho once.
Yeah,
I've actually set foot in all 50 states away from the airports. Yeah, I didn't think about it till it was in my late 40s, and I was traveling around with my kids. Almost every summer they would come and see me for some reason for a couple of weeks, and I took time off work, and I realized at some point that I had 45 states, so I figured out which ones I didn't have. I went to Alaska for vacation, I went to Hawaii for vacation, and then in 2013 or 2012, I don't remember when it exactly was. maybe it was 2014, but I got down to Arkansas and Oklahoma. And I went from Seattle to a job in Michigan, and I went south to spend a night in Tulsa. The next day I drove through Arkansas. Arkansas is a decidedly boring state. Sorry if I offended you Arkansanians, but I don't like it.
No, there's not much there.
It's Walmart.
The only thing we'll ever need.